This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Gateway Subaru.
You're watching Delmarva Life, and when you're buying a new car, you want one that is built to last. And I'll tell you, no vehicle does that quite like this one right here. This is the 2024 Subaru Forester Limited, and we're here at Gateway Subaru today to check it out with my friend Joe Francisco.
Hi Katie, good to see you again.
Great to see you as always. And also, we did not plan this matching bit.
Hey, great minds think alike.
That's right, so I love this for us.
Right.
So tell me, what do you love the most about the Forester here?
Well, for me personally, the Forester checks off all bases. It's comfortable, roomy, fuel efficient, and it's one of the safest vehicles on the road right now.
Really?
So, if you have any other questions, I'd like to get into the car with you.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, Joe, so the first thing I notice when we sit in this car is a smaller screen than the other ones.
You are correct. The 24 was supposed to be a remodel year for the Forester, and that got pushed back a little bit, so it won't be remodeled, so we still have the 8-inch touchscreen. It still gives you plenty of view, great backup camera, things of that nature. So it's a little smaller, but not
yeah, no, I like it. I like it kind of smaller sometimes. Now, obviously, we've tested the Crosstrek, the Ascent, the Outback. Where does this car, as far as like size goes, where does the Forester line up with those?
So the Forester's a mid-size SUV. It's actually bigger than the Crosstrek, but smaller capacity-wise than the Outback.
Gotcha.
Some people get the Forester and the Outback confused because the Forester actually sits higher.
Gotcha.
When you get in, it feels like an SUV as opposed to, you know, sitting in a sedan, which most people, that's usually their qualm about the Outback.
Makes sense.
A lot more headroom, you're sitting a little more upright.
Yeah.
But in comparison, the Outback has more space. It actually has a longer wheelbase, 6 inches wider, whereas the Forester's a little more compact, and it's easier for some of our clients to drive.
For sure. Well, speaking of driving,
hey,
I think we should do it to it here. You know?
Have at it.
All right. And obviously, you know, we've test driven a lot of these cars, and they kind of all have, you know, similar kind of special features, right?
Yep, you have the adaptive cruise control, which is standard in most of the trims. You have the lane departure warnings, your lane departure prevention function, which actually keeps you within the lines of the road via your eyesight system. The only thing that's really different in the Forester, as far as, you know, different functionality, you do have a sport and intelligent modes as far as your SI drive system. And what sport mode would do is essentially give you a little more torque on the front end, so that if you were to get onto a busy expressway, parkway, etc., where you need a little more oomph, it'll give you that giddy up to get you, you know, up to par with the oncoming traffic.
Now, Joe, this is a car with a good amount of cargo space.
It is. With the back seats down, you have about 74 cubic feet of cargo space. With the seats up, you have about 69 cubic feet of cargo space, which is enough for your golf bags, your kids' football gear, you know, things like that, your hunting gear.
Yeah.
If you do a little hunting, being as though you have an all-wheel drive, you can drive out to the woods, and should you get lucky, you have plenty of room for whatever you get.
And Joe, is there anything new safety-wise with the 2024 model?
So with the 2024s, you're going to actually have a collision prevention function, which adds a third camera to your eyesight system, a little trio, if you will. But what that does is it actually works in pair with your blind spot detection. So should you be coming up on an accident, should you be coming up on a vehicle that's coming to a dead stop, this system will actually see if there are cars around you, if there's a car coming in the oncoming lane, and it'll actually swerve your vehicle to miss whatever's in front of you to prevent a collision.
Wow. All right, Joe, well, I gotta say, I am a big Forester fan. This is a nice car.
We just have to get you in one sooner than later.
That's just it. You know, I like the fact that I like the feel of it. I like having all the room, the window space. I feel like I can see everywhere. I like all of it.
It's comfortable, and you're gonna look stylish driving it. So
that is what's important.
Checks off all the boxes.
That's just it. All right. Well, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you coming by.
Absolutely. Always fun to talk to you guys, Gateway Subaru. All right, and I'm gonna give it an approval.
I'll take it.
Del Marvel Life, we'll be right back.